Good morning, everyone. It's Paul Gordo here today.
Hello, everyone, and good morning. I'm Loretta Rafty.
This morning, we're going to address the 2016 Summer Olympics.
The recent discovery of the risk of the Zika virus in Rio, Brazil, where the 2016 Summer Olympics will be held, has frightened many athletes and spectators attending the event. New research has discovered, though, that there is likely to be no more than 15 Zika virus infections among the spectators.
But it also has been calculated that visitors would account for 0.25% of the spread of the Zika virus.
Now, on to the next topic. Now, this one is
really important.
Oh my God, what's going on? I've just received a message from my coworkers back in studio. Loretta and I have arrived in the year 776 BC in Olympia, Greece.
What? This exact year is the first recorded ancient Olympics.
Oh my.
This took place in Olympia.
Oh my God. Olympia is located on the Peloponnese and according to Greek mythology was once called the island of Pelos, who was said to be one of the first founders of the Olympic Games.
Paul, look! I think those are the athletes. This has to be the day of the first Olympics. Let's go interview them.
We must! Hello, athletes. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Of course. My name's Aesop.
Hey, I'm Alejandro. Hey, my name's Olika.
How do you become a participant in the Olympic Games?
In order to become an athlete, you must be a free white male from Greece.
You may not participate if you are a married woman. Although if you are a woman who is not married, you are allowed to watch the games.
My wife's at home right now. I wish she were watching me.
So tell me, what events do you three compete in?
I run the stage race. This is solely an event of speed and is about 200 meters long. I also compete in the pancration event. This is a mix between boxing and wrestling, and it's pretty dangerous and violent, but I like it.
My main event is the dialysis. This is also a test of speed, but instead of going one spade long, it's two. So it's 400 meters long. I also do a little bit of javelin on the side. It's basically throwing a really sharp spear as far as you can. My main event is the Tethrapon. This is a 4-horse chariot race that I drive around a hippodrome, which is the track, about 12 times. I also do some long jumping as well. And when I long jump, I use stone weights called halters that help me jump farther.
Wow, that is truly fascinating. Would you mind teaching us how to do some of those events?
Of course.
Wow, that sure is harder than it looks.
You could say that again.
Wow, that sure is harder than it looks.
Now at this time, Loretta and I are going to be interviewing Zeus, the king of all gods.
The whole Olympic Games are said to be dedicated to Zeus himself as part of a religious festival.
So Zeus, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Gladly. So I am the king of all the Greek gods and goddesses and all of humanity. So I'm a pretty big deal. I am also the god of sky and thunder.
So, what was your role in the first Olympics?
Well, it is believed that mental discipline and physical fitness honors me. I fought against my father, Kronos, for control over the world, and I defeated him. A statue and a temple were built for me in a valley, later known as Olympia. There would be religious festivals for people to gather there, and that was the start of the Olympic Games.
Wow, that's fascinating. Were there any other gods or demigods that took place in the creation of the Olympic Games?
Why, yes, there was. My good friend Hercules helped create the games as well. I helped him take over the city of Elis from Aegis, who was the king of Elis at the time. To thank me, he took part in creating the Olympic Games too.
What happens when there's a winner of the Olympic Games?
When an athlete has been declared the winner, there is a large ceremony that happens at the base of my temple every time. The winner, or the victor, is given a sacred olive tree wreath to place on their head, and red ribbons are tied around their hands as a sign of victory. The victor is seen as a hero to all and receives great respect throughout their hometown.
Thank you, Zeus, for letting us interview you. Have a wonderful day.
Well, there you have it, folks. You've just received a special edition inside look into the first Olympic Games. And now
Oh my, that was quite the journey. Folks, if you just missed this news segment, Loretta and I have time traveled back to the first Olympics.
truly an unforgettable experience.
Coming up next, the question on everyone's mind, is time travel real? Stay tuned.